live to stay as from his properties. The second one is the fencing. The fencing is not only for this area, it has to cover the whole, because just behind us here with the mayor there is a golf course. The only legal matters in the golf course is only the building, because the Springs municipality then, or SY, they gave it to a developer to develop this portion, this side. But due to some legalities and the investment pulled out, then council has to take back the land, including the golf course. But now there's a dispute, legal matters with regard to the clubhouse. But in terms of the fencing, that was the request from the golfers and the residents around here, because people, they will steal from this side and run across to Selection Park, or they will steal tables that side and come and bend them just down. Thanks.
Okay. Councillor Mashifo, I know that there is progress. If you can just give us a sense of the progress in the real estate so that we can talk about other matters. Please also include the matter of the clubhouse. What is the status? They will be able to reclaim back the golf space so that we know what to do.
Thank you, Majority. The issue of the building, we have just passed in the cluster on Wednesday, the application for occupation. We believe that the mayoral committee that is going to sit next week is going to pass the item, so the processes of reoccupying the building is intact. In as far as the clubhouse is concerned, we are going to meet the people who are occupying the clubhouse just to understand why do they believe the clubhouse belongs to them, because as Councillor Shababu have just said, when they were given the land to develop and build the clubhouse, there was a condition. The condition was that they shall keep the place intact as it was. They have broken that particular agreement, but they want to cling onto the one side of each of them having developed the clubhouse, undermining that the whole issue of the whole part, which is now the golf course, that they have broken the contract which we have with them. But I think it is going to be beneficial for us to listen to them, because it is them who have got the functions and responsibilities of running the golf course with Dawn. So we'll listen to them, we'll bring you the report. But we are engaging with them.
And then the fencing real estate. What is the plan on the fencing?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The thinking was fencing the entire golf course. Now, because of the lease issues, because when we lease the facility, the lessee is responsible for the entire maintenance, including the fence. Because it was leased to them, we got responsibility. Even in engaging with the community, we also think about this issue, because that's part of the engagement of the community, as they were supposed to do. Now, the share about this is to add that because it's an income generating, that's why the community committee also discussing that part of the entire
I think where is the corporate and legal? We need to get to see the list. How long? What is the remaining period of the list? Because the 25-year-old is up. Yeah.
But it keeps on changing as I stop and I start linking.
No, I want us to look at the escape clauses, because if you've got a contract, it's not just a free for all. What were the conditions? If someone has broken the part of the contract, we should have a right. So we don't want to be held at ransom. And we would want you, Comrade Shadow, and the community. You must also send petition, because we also don't want to be doing this thing as if we are bullying. We are acting on behalf of the community. They must help us, because if they don't comply to the conditions of contract, why must we keep that contract? Because for me to just this portion is not helpful. Maybe we need to be talking about looking at the developer who's going to come develop the whole estate. That should be the plan. Let's look into the let's look into the contract, what it says, what are the escaping clauses. If they have not lived up to their expectation, what are our rights? Let's implement our rights. In the meantime, I think the issue of the building, let it proceed on the public tender, and the issue of the fencing, talk to them that this is one of the issues, and give them some time, and if they can't do it, we'll come in, and it's part of the violation of the contract. So the lawyers must, we are not lawyers, the lawyers must read this thing, interpret it, and make sure that we are able to do that. Because it's important, we want to fast-track housing development throughout the area. This golf course and this land present an opportunity. So if we can take it back, and we must do so. So can we just get some commitment what legal is going to do, corporate, real estate, and you? As far as this, Councillor Machiho has already pronounced that this thing is coming to Mayoral. I hope the Mayoral committee members who are here will remember the committee. Can we just get this commitment so that we can move?
Thank you, Mayor. From our side, we have met together. We have agreed that in the coming week, we will have an agency so that we decide on what way forward to do that process. There's already an analysis of the contract. So that should be before some kind of Executive Mayor, there's two commitments that I wanted to make. The first one is with regards to the registration of the facility. Before the end of next week, the contractor shall be signed. Secondly, with regards to a public tender, for the operation of the facility, the item is serving at Mayoral Committee next week Wednesday, as the MMC has said. I'm not sure if maybe it will go to oversight or maybe directly to council. But then within 90 days, after council has approved, the tenant will be on site. Thanks.
And
But, can you say that, Mayor? I think what we will do, we will form part of the discussion with corporate leaders. We don't want to spend millions now on a fence of development, and the contracts now there and say we must do something else. What we will do is we form part of the committee of corporate leaders, so that when we conclude on these issues, we will then also decide what to do with the fence. So we think about the golf course, we decide to do something else. We're not going to spend a few million rand on a fence the entire golf, knowing that it's going to be used for something else. So we form part of the discussion.
can we just get the views of the community, then of the council, and then we'll move? If you can just talk to us quickly.
Yeah, on behalf of the Eastern Gauteng Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I just want to say that as a loyal and patriotic Springsite, we want this area to regain its glory and to have a Hagen's being rented out to a tenant that can bring people into Springs to enjoy this area, this beautiful open area like it was in the past, and to improve this whole area for the Springs business community and for the community of Springs. This has been going on for such a long time, and it's such a pity that such a beautiful area in Springs can be let go to wreck and ruin. And we are behind the municipality, we're behind the metro, we're behind the mayor. Please get this right for us. We will help you. We've got businesses here, the square route, and all the businesses around here are vying to make this place a more community area for our people to come to restaurants, to play golf, to have a nice area for business, and we are right behind the community, the metro and the mayor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we've made some firm commitments. This building is going on tender in 90 days after the council process has concluded. There will be a tenant here. They were investigating the list to deal with the issues of the clubhouse, and then that will also inform our approach and attitude towards the entire development of the golf estate. So we'll then be able to keep in touch through our council in terms of the development. What we ask from him, because he's our eyes and ears on the ground. The things that we are committing to do. Next week we're cutting the grass. I want him to call me. We sit on the opposite side of the council. He must say it's done or not done. I will know what he's saying. So that's what I want him to say. And then the second thing, once the meeting, how long, when will the meeting take place, Mr. Mashir, with the clubhouse guys? Time frames.
Agree on Tuesday. Huh? What are you saying? Tuesday, Wednesday? Tuesday.
So the Tuesday, you must come as an observer. You must remember now we're going to another. Come as an observer. We're granting you that status so that you can follow the development. Thereafter, MMC Mashif and the team, they will proceed officially. So the next time you see it in council, we oppose. Please don't run away. You like running away, you know. So please don't run away. See it and approve the council process. Don't run away. So that's what we need to do when we come there. Then we'll be able to come back to the community to give you a proper report. I think that should be sufficient for now. Then we'll call a community meeting through our councillor. Will come and explain how far we are, and they will take it from there. Thank you. Thank you.
May I ask that if we can get into buses in number, let's avoid the cars. If you can get into buses to leave the cars here, it can become much better. We have got too many cars.
Because it affects you directly.